Hey, hi, hello. Am I audible? Okay. Hi, Gurmeet. Okay. All right, so let's give it some more time. Let people join in. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, sure. Ask. Hey, guys. All right, let's get started. Feelings of B for nostril. B. Okay. Feelings of B towards nostril. Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles. See, she actually wants reciprocity with Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune coming in here. I am actually not going to the nitty-gritties of who is B, etc., because we have already connected. So I'm actually just directly going to the reading. Some sort of a breakthrough, some sort of a realization that has already been happening in this person's mind, right? And when that realization is happening with Three of Swords coming in here, there is a deep, deep, deep heartbreaking energy because this person feels that they did not take accountability with Four of Swords and Three of Pentacles. Wherever there was some sort of a collaboration or some sort of support that was needed, she did not take it, and which is why it's kind of breaking her heart. Wheel of Fortune kind of represents that now, whatever that has been happening, there is a change. You might just see a change in her behavior, you might just see a change in the way she kind of shows up. So that can happen. Okay. Okay. So Kaur, Gurmeet Kaur. How people around Gurmeet sees her. Okay. How people around Gurmeet sees her. Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and at the bottom, Six of Wands. They kind of see you as a go getter. They kind of see you as someone who's very much full of life, who's very giving. You know, you kind of open yourself up emotionally towards people. And people are immediately drawn towards your energies because we do have Queen of Pentacles. That means you have a very nurturing, grounding energy towards you. People feel stable with you. People feel that you are someone who is who puts an effort in people, who value relationships, who value people around you, and they kind of like it. And they also feel that whenever they share something with you, the Ace of Wands coming in here, you're only going to give the right advice. So you have all the pure intentions, all the right intentions. Seven of Pentacles to the Empress. They kind of hold you in a very, very high regard. And then they feel that any discussion with you, people always leave with something, you know, in the sense like they leave with some sort of a learning, some understanding whenever they're interacting with you. Okay, Gurmeet? So that is your reading. Hi, life's good. How are you? Hi, Laksh. June is thinking about me right now. We are in no contact. Laksh and June. What is June thinking about Laksh? June thinking about Laksh, Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles, at the bottom, Star. And then we have Nine of Pentacles. See, at the same time, there are two things which are coming up here. One, whenever she's thinking definitely something that's much, much positive. However, she's kind of focused on her own life at the moment. Nine of Pentacles. These are very single-oriented energies. Kind of trying to understand the singlehood, trying to be emotionally independent. Because she feels that, with the Wheel of Fortune and King of Pentacles, nothing will gonna work out if she's not grounded enough. Clarify. Five of Cups to Eight of Pentacles. She want to work on her emotions. She want to grow above all those emotions. This Five of Cups is like some sort of an emotional abandonment issues or something. Or maybe the things between the two of you did not work out that well, or someone did not put in the work emotionally. So, which is why what is happening is that she's hopeful about the connection. She knows that if she reaches out, you will always be there. However, with these two cards coming in here, she is kind of preparing herself to be very, very independent emotionally at present. But whenever she's thinking positive. Okay. But her focus is towards herself right now at the moment. All right. Reshma Mohan, I want to know about my relationship and future of this connection. You have to give me your name and your partner's name. Anita Ramesh, what is the current feeling of Vicky towards me? Current feelings of Vicky towards Anita. Ace of Wands, the Moon, King of Swords, the Emperor. Okay, and at the bottom we have Devil. First of all, I would say very, very attracted towards you. Want to have some sort of a new beginning with you. I am sensing some strong... Don't trust this person. is what I'm getting. I don't know why. Clarify the moon. Two of Wands. Clarify King of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Swords to Four of Pentacles. See, if you are thinking that this person will going to give you any sort of an equal give and take, that is not possible. Because they have their energies invested elsewhere also. Perhaps some sort of a family issue or something. Vicky will always gonna come to you whenever he wants to, whenever he feels that need. Otherwise, taking accountability at this point in time, I'm not seeing that happening. So if you're like okay with, you know, him investing his energies elsewhere, because I'm not seeing that he's kind of dating a lot of people. I see some sort of a family commitments. Okay, now that could be that this person could be married, could not be, then some sort of a family commitment, some business commitment, anything of that sort. So when it comes to consistency, when it comes to comfort, when it comes to giving you something, I don't see that happening as of now. Okay, from this person's side, you're gonna have to see and evaluate the behavior. Right now, these are the feelings that's coming. What will happen next between Param and me? Okay, so you guys are in no contact situation. Ibadat and Param. Thank you, Laksh. All the best. Param and Ibadat. What will happen between these two? Two of Swords. The High Priestess. Page of Swords. If you're expecting something to happen like a big plunge, a different shift in the emotion, I don't see that happening. Clarify the High Priestess. Justice. Deep down inside, this person does have feelings. Okay, we have Ace of Cups. There are feelings, but what will happen between the two of you? No contact situation. Will he reach out? Will he gonna confess something? That can happen because we have Justice, we have Ace of Cups. That can happen. I'm just not sure about this Page of Swords. Wait. Clarify Page of Swords. The Fool and Queen of Wands. So this person might just reach out to you out of an impulse, but that reach out will be a very casual message. It's more like a check-in sort of a thing. Have you already moved on? Is the door still open? Kind of a check-in happening. So deep down inside, while there's a lot brewing in, but then coming forward with just a check-in as of now. So there are chances of him reaching out. Okay, about it. That was your reading, Reshma and Sarath. Okay, Reshma and Sarath. Future of the connection between Reshma and Sarath. Future of the connection between Reshma and Sarath. Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Okay. The future is when you're going to start to shift your focus onto yourself and not onto this person. Okay. Now, this might be like, I don't want to tell you, just go with the flow, focus on yourself, etc., etc. There is future. What is that future? Kind of depends on how you show up in this connection. if you're chasing, if you're obsessing, etc., etc., you will only gonna burden yourself. The outcome could be anything. The outcome could be you guys being together, provided you're doing the work. But if you're obsessing about it, if you're overthinking about it, you're just gonna be emotionally drained. Okay, so there is definitely a future because we have Ace of Wands and Two of Cups, but that future can come in very quickly if you're surrendering to it. It can just delay if you're obsessing over it and overthinking about it. So this is more like with this Wheel of Fortune coming in here, this is more like a fated connection. The more that you're going to work on yourself, the more you're going to be independent, the more ready you will be for this connection. Okay. Satya Pandey current intention towards Shravani. Okay. Satya Pandey. Okay, let's find out his current intentions. I hope, Shravani, you are doing fine. Satya Pandey's current intentions. King of Swords, Two of Wands, Tower, Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Tower. Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Clarify King of Swords, Nine of Wands. What happened in the past with this person? See, if I talk about the intention, his intention is not to repeat the past. Now, it could be the past with you, it could be past with any other person. Something that has happened in the past that this person has gone through with this Nine of Wands, where he started to put logic instead of heart. He started to deal emotional situations, relationships, or the matters of the heart based on logic, practicality, detaching from it. Okay. So, with the Two of Wands coming in here, this is about waiting for some sort of an awakening to happen, some sort of release from the past to happen, some sort of closure to happen from the past, so that he can start a new life. But what this person is doing is just sitting there and waiting for the closure to come in automatically, not really putting in the work. So, whenever it comes to emotionally investing into any other connection, perhaps with you, at this point in time, this person is still into the past and thinking about the past and wanting closure from the past, but not really doing anything when it comes to you. Okay. So, wants to have a new beginning, that is the intention, but he is thinking, I can't be having that new beginning unless I release my past. And for him to release it, he's not doing anything. He's just waiting for stuff to happen on its own. Okay. Guys, please don't post multiple times. Surjit, marry me. Is he the one for me? Conflict situation. Marja. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the names wrongly. Pardon me for that. Okay, so we're going to Surjit. Will Surjit marry Markuja? Major Arcana would be a yes. King of Pentacles. It's a 50-50 situation. And you're asking a very specific question about the marriage, considering you're having a conflict situation right now. So based on the current energies, I am taking, so although I've asked for Major Arcana, but King of Pentacles is kind of a married man, but here the king is coming in the feminine energy. So that marriage will only going to happen provided you put in the work. You go forward, you ask for marriage, or you kind of propose to this person, whatever it is, the effort has to come from your side. Otherwise, he won't be taking any action. Althea, Adrian and I will reconcile anytime soon. Will Adrian and Althea reconcile anytime soon? Will they reconcile? Will they reconcile? The Devil. When? Is Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so both are major arcanas. I'm going to take this as a yes. So you guys will going to reconcile, but leave things to fate. That reconciliation will going to happen, but leave things to fate. Queen of Cups. Just follow your intuition. Be in your own energies. Do whatever that you feel like, but leave things to fate. That reconciliation will going to happen. Does my crush Alice like my back? Okay. Gotcha. Is she romantically interested in me? Is Alice romantically interested? Oh no, don't fall. Okay. Is Alice romantically interested? Let's find out. Eight of Wands to the Chariot. Of course, she is. She is very much interested to take things forward. She in fact feels a lot of passion towards you. She wants to take things forward. All the right cards. Okay. So things are looking good here with Alice. How does Padma see me in our connection? No contact. How does Padma see Kai and their connection? No contact. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Okay, let me be honest. She kind of sees you as a trouble, right? She feels that you're someone who's very, very detached. This connection is something which is very fleeting, okay? Which has very, very little potential to grow into something bigger. So what she actually wants is not to give in too much. Queen of Wands, King of Swords. How does she see the connection? Six of Swords. So it's basically, she kind of sees you as a trouble. She needs to protect her own heart because she's not seeing the potential, the future between the two of you. Yep. Clarify Queen of Wands, the Lovers, the Hierophant. She is very, very attracted towards you though, but then she feels that she needs to make a wise choice because the potential here is kind of shaky according to her. Okay. All right. These are the same question. All right, Shika. Feelings, intentions, and action of Abhishek. All right, Abhishek. Let's find out. Feelings, intentions, and next action. Abhishek Dhaka for Shikha. Feelings, intentions. I'm going to take this as reverse. Next action. Knight of Pentacles. All right, clarify Moon. Not of overthinking. Four of Wands to the Ace of Swords. Hierophant. Knight of Pentacles. Temperance. Okay. This kind of shows a lot of overthinking, introspection, reflection, trying to literally understand why is this connection so stuck. Okay, because the Moon to the Hermit, this kind of shows some sort of an emotional turmoil that this person is into. Like there is a high possibility that this person is too much overthinking about stuff, must be, in a very bad mood, doesn't want to talk to people, is very, very withdrawn, deeply, deeply emotional about a lot of things. And it's just not, these feelings are for you. These feelings are kind of percolating in everything that they do in his life. It's like whenever there is a friend who's coming in, he doesn't want to meet the friends, he's basically isolated. And what he's doing is just overthinking. Moon to the Hermit, the Star. And kind of daydreaming also sometimes positive, sometimes super negative. Some sort of a hope, some sort of a healing that is kind of happening, okay? Now, when we talk about the intention right now, he himself doesn't have a clarity, right? There is some sort of a guidance that this person is looking for about the clarity, about the future, about what he wants to do, etc., etc. But that clarity is just not coming in. This also represents that this person doesn't want to think about what do I need to do with Shikha at this point in time. All I can do is that I can focus on my studies. So right now, just pushing this connection away and focusing on the studies at present, right? That is the intention. When it comes to the next action, there is something happening, but very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. Now, I'm not going to deny this because we do have Knight of Cups here. So there is a movement happening, but that movement is again very, very slow. It's like there is an urge to reach out, and then this person kind of settles that urge. And that urge is not that strong, by the way. It's like very, very slow and steady movement. However, if you think about the intention is now to focus on studies, to focus on career, whatever the case may be, okay? There is no next action happening, but there is a lot that is happening when it comes to feelings. A lot. Because we have all the three major arcana, and all these three cards are related to overthinking, hope, inspiration. But the Moon is about literally going deep into your emotions, being very, very drowned in it. And Hermit is about solitude. So if you're thinking that this person is kind of checking out other option, etc., doesn't have that emotional bandwidth. Emotionally, this person is very much drained, it looks like, at this point in time. How long, Shikha? How long? Okay, let's give you a general guidance. General guidance for Shikha. The World, Page of Pentacles. Try to put the past in the past. Try to close the chapter. Start having new beginnings slowly and gradually, because there is something beautiful waiting for you. So if this is the person, leave it to fate. He's gonna come back. If this is not the person, there is someone new can be aligned for you. But you can't, don't keep yourself stuck, is what your guidance is. This world is about literally closing a chapter. Okay, and then moving on. Page of Pentacles, new beginning, not in a very grand way, but start putting small investment into your new beginning. Pallavi, what major changes are going to happen in my love life and career? Okay. Major changes that's going to happen in Pallavi's love life and career. Love life, career. Okay. Clarify Six of Swords, Six of Wands, clarify Eight of Swords, Strength to the Nine of Cups. Okay, see, in the love life, I see you actually, if you're energetically connected to someone, okay, if you are thinking about someone, or maybe the breakup has happened, it's been a lot of time, but you've still not been able to get yourself together to go out, date someone new, or to literally be invested in love at all. I see you pulling your anchor up now. You are ready to close the chapter of the past and you're ready to move on. And when you're moving on, when you're closing that chapter in the past, because Six of Swords is about transition, moving on. When you're moving on, you'll feel that lightness in you. Your aura will gonna change completely. Six of Wands, you'll start to notice your energy is becoming very, very magnetic. Because now you have energetically released to someone. So it's like all of a sudden you'll be available now to people. There is a progress that's going to happen, although I feel that you at some point in time would be so much about yourself that you don't want to put in too much of effort too soon. Okay, so that's going to come in. When it comes to your career, you will feel that I'm not getting something that I desire. It could be a company, it could be, a promotion, anything. Whatever that you wanted, you feel that I don't get it. And which is why your patience will just going to get a little bit unsettled here. You're going to lose your patience. You're going to feel stuck. And I want to tell you that the stuckness that you're feeling is only because you are kind of looking at your career from what you wanted and not in the present scenario per se. So what you can do is just shift your focus from the future to the present so that it can give you that emotional content that you're looking for at present in the career. Because if you're just gonna future focus your career right now, you'll only gonna be like feeling stuck, playing the victim mentality, and all of this will just gonna come in. Okay? Hi Loretta, how are you? Okay, Shikha Rishabh. Intention and feelings of Rishabh for Shikha. Intentions and feelings of Rishabh for Shikha. Nice. Clarify Six of Cups. Okay. So when it comes to the intention, this person feels that bond with you. Intention in the sense wants to take action towards you, wants to make you feel special. So all the right intention, okay? With the feelings, this person feels that their search kind of now ends on you because the sun is kind of illuminating King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles kind of represents something which is much more committed, okay? Rishabh sort of feels that, yes, I can be committed, I can see my future. Ace of Pentacles could just start something with Ten of Pentacles lurking behind. So, this is basically a kind of feeling where he feels that I think I'm ready to express my feelings, which from Ace of Pentacles to Ten of Pentacles is about family, right? Abundance, etc., etc. So, the bond is there, the will and determination to make this work is there, the feelings are there, the commitment is there, everything is looking good. Don't worry about it. Tanu, my partner. Okay. What did I do? Okay. Tanu and EA, okay, take action towards me. We will reconcile, no contact. Will Tanu's partner take action towards Tanu? King of Wands in the feminine energy. Will they reconcile? Nine of Wands. What if she takes an action? Three of Swords. Will he take an action? Temperance. Okay. See, I'll tell you one thing. If you're going to take an action, he will not going to respond that nicely. You'll be heartbroken, honestly. So you don't take action from your side. Although he is kind of thinking that you should take an action. However, when you're going to take an action, it's coming up with Three of Swords. Will he take an action? That is Temperance. Will you guys going to reconcile? That is Nine of Wands. So basically, overall, right now, the energies between the two of you is just not, and we do have Two of Swords here. It's just not favorable enough for anyone to take an action, for anyone to have a discussion about reconciliation at this point in time. So I would suggest stay still, let some time pass. You're not going to like it, but then that's what the cards are showing. Temperance is about literally healing yourself and the situation so that whatever that has transpired between the two of you, which is kind of leading to this much of friction, that settles down. Okay. So give it some time. Literally, just give it some time. Right now, he is not taking any action. And I would suggest you also please do not take any action because that won't be received in the right manner. Okay. You'll be regretting it. You'll be like, why did I even call this person? So that's what it is coming. Christina, Tashi's current feelings towards me. Tashi's current feelings towards Christina. Tashi's current feelings towards Christina. Tashi's feelings towards the Emperor. Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. If this is about taking action, this person will gonna take an action because Eight of Wands is a card of communication. But if you think that communication will lead to some sort of an emotional breakthrough, no. It will be just an action and someone telling you that, hey, you know what, since you couldn't call or you couldn't communicate, I am the one who's coming forward and obliging you to communicate with you. So it's more like the energy that's coming forward is a very egoistical, right? When someone is just wanting to show the other person that I am a bigger and a better person because I took the first step. So that first step will be taken, that no contact will be broken up by this person. But deep down inside, the way that they're going to come up, it will be, I don't know, there is no warmth here. Okay, Christina. Current feelings towards you. Let's find out. Again, I think this is about taking action only. Right now, the feelings deep down inside this person is in that surrendering, don't want to feel anything, don't want to say anything, we'll see what happens kind of an energy. But let me just take out one piece of advice for you. Three of Swords to King of Pentacles. If you don't want to get hurt, right, just keep yourself grounded enough. Whatever that this person says, just hear it out first of all. You'll have your own time. Basically, just find your own time. When this person comes in, they are coming with an energy of literally creating drama and telling you that they are the bigger person. So let them be the bigger person as of now. You will get your own time. And when you reach out, you can definitely put your point across. But don't get into argument. Okay? Loretta, Sean's energy towards Loretta and next action. Sean's energies towards Loretta and next action. Queen of Wands, Three of Cups, Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Next action. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. See, first of all, this person is very much attracted towards you. There is a high possibility that he is kind of juggling you and someone else, right? But with Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and Knight of Wands, this is like this person is slowly and gradually trying to make a move towards you. Okay? There is an offer that this person is gonna give, because in the next action there is Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and then Knight of Wands. So that offer will just gonna grow with time. All right, very very fast though, because we do have Wands energy here. So it's more like the one time that this person is having a conversation with you, that will be more like, hey, let's just go out on a date, etc., etc., and on a date that this person takes this relationship to a next level. So that next level is happening pretty soon. So that no contact situation is definitely going to come to an end. However, I still feel there's a lot of attraction. There's a lot of pull that this person feels towards you. They like your company, but they are juggling you with someone else. And they're like willing to let that person go, because Ace of Pentacles is about choosing one person, right? But that's going to happen with time, not immediately. That is what is coming in here. Priyanka Sharma, Ishan's feelings for Samriddhi. Ishan's feelings for Samriddhi. Ishan's feelings for Samriddhi. King of Wands, Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Observing you, basically. Ishan is sort of observing you, seeing you if you are the right person to give commitment or not. So there is a motivation, there is a will determination to make this thing work, right? But right now is in a testing mode. Definitely observing you at present. Okay, Samriddhi. Is Aluwalia seeing someone else or still has feelings for me? Is Aluwalia seeing someone else or still has feelings for me? So it's Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Still has feelings for you. Not seeing anyone else. Still has a lot of feelings for you. Doesn't show it, but they do. Solomon's feelings for Poppy lately. Solomon's feelings for Poppy. Solomon's feelings for Poppy. Six of Cups. Page of Cups. Seven of Cups. The Emperor. This person is daydreaming about you. I feel like something happened where this person feels responsible. It's like trying to kind of figure out, this is something that I need to change in myself. This is something that is beneficial for our relationship. So it's kind of in a daydreaming mode. Feels that you feel like home to this person now at present. Now they're willing to take up the responsibility, accountability of this connection as well. So feelings and everything is just coming good. Abhishek's feelings for Jenny. Abhishek's feelings for Jenny. The Lovers. Seven of Swords. Knight of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. If this person runs away, let them run, they're going to come back. That's all I'm going to say to you. Whatever you feel that this person is going to run away, go into third party, do this, do that, let me tell you, at the end of the day, this person will only going to choose you. So let them go. If they're going, they're going to come back to you. We have Wheel of Fortune to the world in the bottom. The circle kind of ends on you. So don't worry about it. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Poppy Cave. Does the person on my mind still have feelings for me despite the current distance? Next action, if any. Lubu Fairy. Okay, let's find out. Does the person on Lugu Fairy's mind still have feelings despite the distance? Knight of Cups to Three of Wands. Four of Wands at the bottom. Still has deep feelings. Next action, I don't know. Not feeling any next action. Is there a next action? The Emperor. Ten of Wands. Controlling the instinct to literally just go forward. Trying to question how it is the right idea to not reach out to you. You know, the reasons, top 10 reasons not to reach out to you. Top 10 reasons if they reach out, nothing will gonna work. So all the negative sort of a reinforcement that this person is doing. So it's more like controlling whatever thoughts of reaching out kind of comes in. Okay. But the feelings are very strong. Knight of Cups, Three of Wands, Four of Wands. It kind of shows that their feelings are expanding day by day. They are feeling that pull towards you. Four of Wands kind of represents that push is also given by the universe. Okay. I do have a feeling that this person goes a lot in their head about why am I feeling this way? Devil. They feel very stuck. It's like someone is just scratching their head, like, why am I feeling for this person? Despite the distance, like you said. Okay, so they're going to contact me in 2026. Will we date in future? It's me. It's me, okay? Will they gonna contact? Will they gonna contact? Will they gonna date? Five of Pentacles, King of Swords. Are you guys gonna date in the future? See, he will not gonna contact. You guys have a possibility to date, provided you put in the effort, you go forward, you kind of take this connection forward. Slowly and gradually, he will also pitch in, but that will gonna happen when you do some sort of a work on this connection. So basically, you reach out multiple times, you kind of express your feeling or put your desire to basically see each other more than howsoever you will be seeing each other. So more efforts going from your side, and then this person will gonna start putting in the effort later on. Donald's current energies for me and action, Loretta. Okay. Donald's current energies and actions for Loretta. Donald's current energies and action for Loretta. Next action. Five of Swords, King of Pentacles, Judgment. Okay. If I talk about his current energies, that those energies are kind of torn up. It's like he is thinking a lot about you, right? He likes your energy, he likes the way you dress up, or maybe your nature, something about you that he feels that is something which is very perfect partner sort of an energy. like this can be my perfect partner. And then this person goes on in their head about it, thinking about the future, daydreaming about it, kind of building castles in their head. However, when it comes to literally and taking this connection to the next level or something, there's still a confusion. See, that confusion is not because whether you're going to make a perfect partner or not. That confusion is, what does this mean to them? So they kind of acknowledge the fact that they are very much attracted towards you. They feel that you are someone who's a very perfect potential. However, with Two of Swords and King of Wands coming in here, this kind of shows some sort of a stuckness in taking action, that lack of motivation to literally take this forward. And which is why in the next action also, we have Five of Swords to the King of Pentacles. This kind of represents that they feel that they don't want to be the smaller person if they would reach out first, because Five of Swords also represents winning at all the cost. And what they are winning is basically their own little ego, with the King of Pentacles coming in here. Clarify. Ace of Wands to the Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles. This person's gonna hold back a lot, despite having such strong opinions and feelings towards you. What should you do? What should Loretta do in this case? The Devil, the Sun. Don't follow any of the old patterns, that you had been following in approaching a relationship. Try to do things differently, especially when it comes to this one. For example, if you are someone who kind of approaches someone first, or, just giving an example, or tries to tell the other person that how eligible you are by showing your financial status or by showing anything of that matter. Again, I'm just giving an example. Try to approach this one as something that's different. Try to literally focus on the connection between the two of you. Try to focus on his actions towards you. Okay? Recoup. Yeah, you can send the super chat. Thank you so much. Are there any more questions? All right. So let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.